Did you know 40% of men in their 40s have erectile dysfunction? I am your sex educator, Dr. Sanjaya, and today we are talking about erectile dysfunction, which affects 30 million American men.
Dad?
Yeah?
Do you suffer from erectile dysfunction?
Erectile dysfunction can have a major impact on relationships.
The good news is erectile dysfunction is treatable regardless of the cause or man's age.
And while ED used to be associated with aging men,
erectile dysfunction. Now, I don't have that, but at 58, I'm probably going to get it soon.
Men aged 40 to 70, 52%. It's actually more common to have the problem than it is to not have the problem.
more and more young men are having problems getting it up and keeping it up.
Younger men, less than 40, it's about 5 to 15%.
For most years of my 20s, I suffered from ED, which is short for erectile dysfunction.
Lucky for you, you have countless medication options that will make you just as randy as a teenager.
Some men have really benefited from ED medications such as Viagra and Cialis.
So what are the pills for?
If I have an erection that has lasted 4 hours, I'm not calling nobody. I'm taking selfies.
Whereas others really need to examine and improve their lifestyle and health behaviors that diminish erectile capacity before turning to a pharmaceutical fix. The first step is to study your sleep.
Sleep is very important to erectile dysfunction, and it was something that I think a lot of us, including myself, underestimated.
Are you getting enough?
If you get less than 6 hours sleep a night,
Now, do you ever wake up with a woody in the morning? Now, if you do wake up hard after a good night's sleep, you do not have erectile dysfunction. If you're not getting enough sleep, your penis power could really decrease because sleep restores physical functioning in so many ways. Research shows that men who don't get enough sleep have many more problems getting hard than those who do get a good night's rest.
if your duration of sleep is less than 6 hours, so you tie all these things together and sleep becomes very important.
So before you take medications, you need to make sure your sleep habits are on track. And you may also want to look at your online sexual behaviors.
Porn gave me a limp noodle.
Are you watching lots and lots of porn?
If you're having erection problems where you can't get an erection for sex with a partner or you lose it during sex, you too might have what we call porn-induced erectile dysfunction.
Having lots of selfie sex, along with watching an X-rated actress perform penis magic, well, that could be what's keeping you down. If that is your problem, you may want to cut down on your adult cinematic experiences, because studies show that if you do, your erection just may work in real life as well.
The really good news is that you can recover.
Now, men experiencing erectile challenges also need to check out their diet. If you eat like crap and you feel like caca, you can't expect your penis to power up to its potential.
Obesity is a major risk factor for heart disease, but also for erectile dysfunction.
Now remember, sex is a physical activity, and people who don't take care of their bodies don't usually excel in physical activities. So change your game.
Uncontrolled blood sugar or diabetes, uncontrolled blood pressure, and uncontrolled cholesterol. These three things are risk factors for heart disease just as they are for erectile dysfunction.
You know when most men find out they got diabetes? When they go to a doctor because they can't get it up.
Erectile dysfunction is very common in men with diabetes.
My girlfriend was with a guy, he had ED. I was like, girl, you need to ask him if he has diabetes.
Between 50 and 80% of men with diabetes will develop erectile dysfunction.
On the upside, now there's many nutritious and delicious foods that are scientifically proven to improve your erectile abilities. Do you like watermelon? Great! Because that is one of the foods known to improve erection power.
So watermelon juice might work because it's got L-arginine in it, which is one of the amino acids that allows our blood vessels to relax.
Did you know that watermelons contain citrulline?
Citrulline, and that is what helps with all the blood flow and the circulations into your sexy part.
This is like an all-natural form of Viagra for men experiencing mild to moderate erectile dysfunction.
How much watermelon would you have to eat every day to match the dose they used in the study? 3.5 servings a day, allowing for a 68% increase in monthly intercourse frequency.
I'm always amused when science proves something that women have instinctively known forever.
Why white girls love black guys?
Now you know that saying, once a woman goes black, she doesn't go back.
Half of you motherfuckers are really half horse.
I wonder if watermelons have anything to do with that.
If he says to you he's about to beat that girl, he's gonna Chris Brown that. And you might walk with a little bit of a wobble.
And even though you've probably never seen a black man eating one of these, pomegranates are also another food that act as natural Viagra. The magic is in the pomegranate kernels, which can help men overcome mild to moderate erectile dysfunction. And guess what happens when you mix up some watermelon and pomegranate? Boom! No! Penis power actualized! In addition to getting enough sleep and eating the right foods, direct sunlight can also improve erection abilities. Your body produces vitamin D when exposed to sunlight, and vitamin D supports healthy blood circulation, which is needed for blood to rush to the genitals when a man is aroused. So men who are deficient in vitamin D may also not have optimal blood circulation, which means it's not circulating down to the penis, so it can't become erect.
And a Cialis commercial came on.
Now, of course, everybody already knows about Viagra and Cialis, which have helped millions of men achieve erections when they couldn't do it on their own.
The fuck are these old women who want their old man hard for 4 hours?
Now, some men can't take these medications due to other health issues.
Black men are getting nosebleeds because of Viagra. Did you know that? You see the things they take the pill and they get hard and it hits them right on the nose.
And if you're one of them, you should ask your doctor about erection injections.
If you're having trouble getting a boner and you'd like to have a boner, call your doctor and maybe he can help you get one.
Yes, I said it, erection injections. This involves a really small syringe pre-filled with prescription medicines that can be self-administered at home. Now, if your doctor decides this is right for you, they'll give you a little kit filled with syringes, and you simply use one of the pre-filled syringes to poke yourself right before you poke someone else.
I'm a beautiful woman talking about your erection.
Well, that's all for today's quickie class on ED, people.
Erection.
I'm Dr. Sanjaya, and I look so forward to seeing you next week in class at Sex in South Beach, where everybody comes to talk, listen, and learn about sex.
The information provided in this video is for your education and entertainment and should not be used as a substitute for medical advice. Before taking any medications or making any changes to your health behaviors, talk to your doctor.
I'm glad I'm a woman, so I don't have to get hard.
And they say 1 out of 3 guys gets it, and mine's fine, so it's gotta be one of you.
Not only does he gotta get hard, he's gotta get me lubricated. That's what good sex is.
But more on that later.
You know what? I once went on a date with a guy, and he told me right from the start, I have erectile dysfunction. And I'm like, what do I do with that? Well, we didn't do much.
Is it time to wake up your love life? Looking for an easy way to have some sexy fun? Well, let me guide you and your boo through a sensual night of fun in South Beach. We're gonna start off with a private tour of the world-famous Erotic Art Museum. Then, you'll get blindfolded for an all-natural experience that will stimulate desire for each other. Next, I'll give you some personalized flirting exercises to practice over dinner. And of course, you can ask me anything you want about improving your relationship. And to make sure your night ends with a bang, this date night climaxes with a seductive performance by Shameless Burlesque, starring Holly Peño. The Sex in South Beach Date Night Special happens on the last Friday of every month and space is extremely limited. So register now at drsanjaya.com or Eventbrite. And today's homework is go to sexinSouthBeach.com, join the VIP list, and for your daily dose of nookie knowledge, subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Facebook and Twitter. And you don't want to miss the Sex in South Beach podcast on iTunes and Podcast Planet. A whole